5 years ago, I was exactly where you might be right now. Staring at my computer screen at 2 a.m., drowning in spreadsheets, trying to figure out which Australian suburb would give me the best return on my next property investment. My browser had dozens of tabs open. It looked like a research tornado had hit it. After hours of trying to piece together data that never seemed to align, I'd still have more questions than answers about where to invest next. Does this sound familiar? I realized something. Property investors and professionals everywhere were facing the same challenge. Spending countless hours doing similar research using fragmented tools that weren't designed for our needs. That's when I decided there had to be a better way. My name is Gilbert, and I'm the founder of SuburbsFinder. Before I became focused on solving property research challenges, I was simply an investor looking to build wealth through real estate. I had a steady income, some savings, and hopes of creating passive income through property investment. The challenge was that every expert seemed to have different advice about where to invest. Some emphasized following infrastructure development, others focused on rental yields. Many insisted that capital growth was the key factor. When I tried researching suburbs independently, I encountered obstacles after obstacle. Professional data services were expensive. Census information was often outdated. Council websites were difficult to navigate, and trying to connect vacancy rates with capital growth, school zones, flood maps, bushfire zones, and infrastructure projects felt overwhelming. I realized that information existed, but it was spread across numerous sources, sometimes conflicting, and by the time you could piece it together, opportunities had often moved on. So I took a different approach. I began developing a solution, not just for my own needs, but for property investors and professionals who wanted to make informed decisions with reliable and comprehensive data. We explored some key questions. What if all relevant data sources could be brought together in one platform? And what if you could access over 90 plus data metrics across more than 15,000 Australian suburbs? What if you could filter and compare suburbs efficiently, similar to how you might research for products online? This led to the creation of SuburbsFinder. Today, SuburbsFinder supports property investors like Rhea from Melbourne, who discovered 3 regional Victoria suburbs that have achieved 12% average capital growth over 18 months. Buyer's agents like Kevin from Sydney, who reduced his research time from 15 hours weekly to 3 hours, enabling him to serve more clients. And developers like Jennifer from Brisbane, who use our infrastructure mapping to identify promising areas months before major announcements, securing sites at favorable prices. What sets SuburbsFinder apart is our approach. Rather than just providing raw data, we offer actionable insights. Take our Suburb Intelligence Report, for example. Instead of jumping between Australian Bureau of Statistics, CoreLogic, and various council websites, you get a very comprehensive report that combines over 20 years of census data with current market indicators, ICC school rankings, and planned infrastructure developments all in one place. You can see demographic trends over time, what's happening now, and what's coming next. Our cash flow feasibility tool also goes beyond basic rental yield calculations. You can input your specific purchase price, loan details, and expenses to see your actual weekly cash flow position. And if you want to test different scenarios, all you have to do is adjust the rental income or interest rates and instantly see how it affects your returns. The Portfolio Analyzer tool shows your total equity position, rental income trends, and identify gaps in your portfolio strategy. Then, based on your current holdings and financial goals, it projects potential growth scenarios up to 30 years ahead. You can model different market conditions, additional purchases, and rental increases to explore various paths toward your retirement income goals. And our Property Analyzer tool evaluates the profitability of individual properties. It calculates your real after-tax cash flow based on your specific tax situation, not just gross rental yields. The tool also provides 30-year projections showing when properties become positively geared, potential equity growth, and the impact of different loan scenarios on your returns. So let me ask you this. What value do you place on your time? If you're currently spending 10 to 15 hours weekly on property research that could be completed in 2 to 3 hours, if you're missing opportunities due to limited access to timely, comprehensive data, if you're making investment decisions with incomplete information, what impact might this have to your results? While I could share more details, the most effective way to understand SuburbsFinder's capabilities is to experience it directly. So, I'd like to invite you to explore our free trial. You can explore the platform risk-free and see exactly how it works for your specific needs. There's no commitment required. Simply sign up, explore the platform, and see if SuburbsFinder is the right fit for you.